The second game today of the W League First Division. The best of 3 now between Sini and Sock. Yeah, as I was trying to get to, much like Lucfer, both these players have been, you know, considered tier 2, tier 3, if you want to be very precise and not too nice. Players on netties, Lucfer has really broken through and had one breakthrough outperformance after the next. I guess you can only really have one breakout performance, right? But you know, guys know what I mean. Lucfer has been improving and improving, has been putting up great results, whereas these two, Sini and Sock, I mean, they're always there, and they're always, well, capable of surprise, but honestly, they haven't been dominant at all. They haven't been too convincing, they haven't been surprising, they haven't been putting up great results, to make it short. There was a time for Sini a couple of months ago when in the qualifiers he was really surprising, taking out one big opponent after the next that nobody was expecting. But seems to me like it's been a while. So between these two, who has to be favored? I'm not sure, honestly. Don't forget to stay hydrated, kids. Summer, weirdly enough, is still around somehow. Whoa! There's an instant expansion from Sini. Usually only like Infi and TH will dare to attempt this. But now so does Sini. Okay. So the item for the blade, the claws. Oh, that's not good for him. That is not good at all for Sock. And here he can buy the circlet. He's not buying the circlet though. Yeah. Usually with 2 damage items, I've seen this expo getting cancelled quite a lot. And he's going for the circlet down south actually. Oh man, that's gonna be a lot of damage. That is gonna be a lot of damage. Grunt plus blade, just right clicking this. Oh, and it's coming up late as well. Ooh, oh man.
A player's forces are under attack.
And there, he can just kill it right now. He can just kill it right now. 1 peasant down. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. Nice peasant micro, but Grunt kills it. Oh, it takes a little while. Okay. Oh, nice. The little hidey hole up here. And actually, this might come through. Wow. Can you just right click on it? Oh, he's trying to. Blade is dropping low though. The AM is putting in the right clicks, and he does manage to keep it alive. It was pretty expensive though. Blade Master has more healing, has more windwalks, 2 to be exact. Can go for more kills. The building placement here is so important. Keeping these 2 peasants alive. It's gonna be a late expo though, certainly. Fairly late. Let's go for the... Yeah, the farm is not finishing. And now, at least one of these peasants is exposed. Blade Master is going to find himself stuck. Good thing he has a windwalk. And that's pretty cool. Blade Master can't go back in here, otherwise he is going to be truly stuck. Won't be able to get away. And Sock is holding on here pretty well. I still think, just when the Town Hall was coming up, immediately after, he could have cancelled it. Just right-click on it.
A player's forces are
spawns with only, what, 100 HP or something? And now it's mining. Alrighty. Grunt's getting chased. We have the tech not yet finished. Oh, and the burrow's late. So now he can't go for the SH right away. That is a big problem. Macro mistake. A considerable one at that. Dude, this building placement and peasant control is really nice. Blade Master's got one more windwalk, but if he gets shot by the Arcane Tower a couple of times, he's not gonna have the windwalk. This is a little bit scary. And there's the Arcane. Doesn't shoot him though. Not in time. AM needs to go for the boots now. And this is also the issue when you go for instant expo. You're stuck on level 1. You just don't have time to creep anything. Alright, here we go. Boots? He doesn't have the money for the boots! The Blade Master could get it. Why is he not buying it? Oh. Sock didn't have the money there. Oh, and now he's stuck. Oh, he stabs home. That would have been hilarious. If the AM had gone for the staff as well, Playday would have been stuck here, but probably the grunts could have saved him, I imagine.
A player's forces are under attack.
Is he denying himself? Because the water elemental is ensnared, he got the aggro. Oh man, this is not an easy game for Sock at all. But he gets level 2 finally. We'll now have the Brains Aura. And yeah, the grunts again. This could be a big grunts around. With all these footmen. Oh, damn. Gets the one. Blade Master getting drained as well. If he gets around, that's very scary. And yeah, this grunt attack didn't do too much. Tier 3 rush. I really like that. Because you're gonna get the expansion up fairly quickly. And it cannot get cancelled. And if you place Torrents, then I will create a Sock fan club. Oh my god. He might be able to get this round here on the blade. Was very close. And here's the SH now, finally. That took a while, though. Of course, when you go tier 3 rush like this, you are delaying your raiders and grunts and, you know, just the power of your standing army, basically. By a little bit. And this is usually why this is still very doable for Orc, even when the Orc when the human, excuse me, fast expands. Because now you have absolute map control. For example, Sock creeping this Merc camp here. I don't know if that should really be allowed, especially considering how low HP the AM is. But Soin is gonna need to creep up his own expansion very soon anyways. Whoa, tier 3 is almost done. Is already done. That was extremely fast. He's staffing into the main to buy the tiny Great Hall. He cancelled something. Oh, he's gonna have his counter expo so quick. Holy crap. 600 gold, he's got it now. Water Elemental may scout this. If he was looking, he saw it, but he doesn't necessarily... Yeah. He not necessarily did actually look. That's what I want to say. Alright, here we go. And there's a counter expansion. I really like this. This tier 3 rush, tiny Great Hall rush. Because it can't get cancelled. Reliable. Now the AM is coming over with this footman force. Can he kill this? Pretty unlikely, I'd say. That being said, though, this was all expensive. This expansion basically cost him 900 gold. The tech plus the tiny. 900 gold that otherwise would be a lot of army right now. So, tier 2 is done. Sanctum number 1, Sanctum number 2. Not Sanctum number 3. We have a blacksmith here. Is he going for rifles as well? MK first. Now SH looking for some kills. He's got the Hex, but there's also a Shadow Priest. And now the Footy harassing. If he can put on a lot of damage here, that would be pretty cool. I like the Hex on the Shadow Priest actually. Can't dispel now with the Abolish. And this is a pretty good attack right here. By Sock.
A player's forces are under attack.
No mining at the moment. Very disruptive. But with the Raider, with the Hex, these footies should die one by one. But they're buying time. Also feeding experience though a little bit to be frank. But he killed all the peons, right? Oh, the 2 Raiders. Yeah, them being aggressive and harassing in the main, maybe that was the mistake. Maybe they should have been on defense as well. Because this was very expensive. Very, very expensive. And now he's going for the burrows. No longer too many footmen. Not too many peons here either, because he sent them all south to be mining from there. He didn't need too much lumber anymore. And yeah, this burrow's gonna be falling. And then he's supply stuck. Oh man, this is starting to look scary here. Raider dropping low. There is a heal wave though, but oh man, lots of water elementals. Well, 2 I guess. Don't know if that's lots exactly. And he's focusing so much on the peons. But Soin wants to keep him alive. This peon will survive, and so will the other. And now he's supply stuck and can't make any more peons down here for mining. That is pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. And I imagine Sock's gonna be going into upkeep immediately. Yeah, there we go. Sock's coming in. And rifles as well. Right? There we go. Rifles coming in as well. Blade Master with the Orb of Lightning. Is he gonna get reinforced defenses? Does cost a bit of lumber. But with the Burrow here and reinforced defenses, that could be a nice addition as well. However, when the human is trying to mass up to 70, it can be very, very fruitful, very rewarding for you to attack him before he's at that stage. So, aggressive play right now from Soen could be effective as well, but he's going for creeping instead. Going for the safe route, going for level 3 SH, which of course he desperately needs. Blade Master could harass here a little bit. He has the tele staff to get away. But you don't always know where the MK is, so a little risky as well. Oh, and now losing 1 grunt to creeps. Thankfully not 2, but still that's not exactly great. Scroll the Beast could be good if there's not mass breakers to steal it all. We don't have mass breakers yet, but we may have them pretty soon. Shop control here, coming in once again. Scrolls of healing and involves both, very rare. And where's the burrows, man? They're only coming up now. This peon attack was such a good idea. And it could have been prevented, not very easily, but could have certainly, the effect could have been greatly reduced had these raiders not been so aggressive. The 2 earlier. 73 supply now, oh my goodness. And in we go. Scroll of speed to get in. He doesn't have a scroll of speed to get out though. And this is a pretty ill-advised fight if you ask me. He saw an opportunity there to do something. He's going for the rifles right here. He gets the 1, gets 2. But now everything's slowed and he doesn't have the scroll anymore. That was very strange. Very strange indeed. Heal scroll coming in. That was the last one for him. He's trying to stand this fight, but it's obvious that he doesn't have enough anymore. And now the MK doesn't have the mana. And actually, a lot of slow has worn off. That's pretty good. But still, he took a lot of damage there. Many, many losses. Indeed. I like the staff play though. It's pretty cool. Getting back to the shop quickly. He's gonna need clarities for his SH. It's of course obvious that the attack's gonna be coming over here. And indeed, here we go. I think he got the invul at the shop though, right? Yeah, he did. I think he has to try to go for an Archmage kill. 56 supply now at least for Soen. He's gonna get a lot of nice items here. But it's the size of his army that's the problem. But if Sok gives him the time, waits for his towers here, then maybe Soen can get this big threatening army once again. When he's engaging. Moving out. Does have a depth, but doesn't want to use the mana. He has the Purge Orb, I guess. Scroll speed once again. Not on everything, though. Cancel some of the towers. I don't even think it's so bad if these towers finish. But they don't finish. Blade Master's dropping lower. But again, there's no scroll speed here to get out now. Blade Master, good damage. Nice purges. Finds more and more kills. And actually, this is looking okay now, I guess. For Soen. Oh, the towers, though. They do get repaired. And oh, AM in trouble. In a bad position. Can't get mass ensnared, though, I guess. Blade Master, anyways, doesn't find the connection. He's going for the rifles instead. And this lightning orb is so sick. He can't micro the rifles at all. Going for more of these casters. And it's suddenly a pretty big orc army, isn't it? Shop coming up here is so good. He's gonna have more mana from that very soon. MK getting ensnared, getting focused. But he's got a pretty tanky inventory. Level 4 for this SH now. Level 4 for the AM at the same time. But dealing with these breakers, man, is so hard. He needs a level 2 crit. 58 supply against 65. And the towers are up. It's gonna be so hard to engage into this now. But he doesn't have to engage into this. Sok's gonna be standing over here probably in a moment. Gonna be throwing out a couple of slows. But I think it's okay. Maybe someone can go for a few demolishers. In case he needs the range here. 1 at least, maybe 2. Of of course, lots of mana regen now for the human side. The raccoon is blocking him. And now Blade Master is dropping very low. But he's going for the clap rather than the Stormbolt, so he's not in too much danger. Level 4 now, finally. Big level up for him. Raiders are using the ensnare, but don't find any right-click damage, really. SH needs to have constant mana, needs to get these heal waves in. MK out of mana now. Raiders dropping really low. Blade Master, the same for him. Has an aim low still. Can go for the MK right here. Heal potion used early. Scroll of speed to get into range, but he's blocking himself a little bit with the Raiders. The Blade Master doesn't find the connection. The control here isn't exactly perfect, but the first hit purge may make up for it. Does he have more ensnares? He should, but he doesn't. Oh my god, that was such a big attempt. And the Blade Master was just blocked by his own units. That's of course the big issue that you can run into when you have mass melee. And now everything's dropping low. Blade Master first and foremost has a heal potion here. There's gonna be a tower up soon. He has just like nothing left. MK, he has a Stormbolt. Hitting perfectly in time with the level 4 as well. I think it was clap level 2 before. But I'm honestly not sure. And yeah, we can see here. It is too much now. GG. And so in loses here. But that was fairly close and could have been a lot closer. If you go for this tiny Great Hall, you have to make sure that the mining doesn't get disrupted too easily. The Raiders being so aggressive, I think that was a massive mistake. But it is still all doable for someone. It's only the 1-0 lead. This is a best of 3. We'll see, we'll see. Sok in general, a player who likes to play expansions, I think. Likes to rely on the superior economy. And Echo is pretty much the only map where that's possible. In some crazy games, we very rarely see it on LR, but that's so risky. With the new patch, by the way, Blade Master -2 agility, I think we're going to see more of this fast expo on Echo, to be honest. Because the danger there is how strong can the Blade Master level 1 be against you. This is what limits the potential of instant expansions. It's about level 1 Blade Master. And with the new patch, on level 1 he's going to be quite a bit worse. Why did you name Sok King Cancer? Well, because he played very lame strategies very frequently in the past. You know, Beastmaster, mass towers, mass tanks against the undead. Tinker, mass gyros, stuff like that. But actually, I didn't come up with it myself. It was somebody in chat. I just picked it up because I thought it was so perfectly fitting. So second map's gonna be Twisted Meadows. This is the Orc's choice. And that greatly surprises me. Usually always gladly picked up by the humans for tower rushing purposes and level 3 Archmage purposes. How are you feeling about Orc vs. Night Elf in 1.30? I haven't seen enough of it. The one thing I'm very glad about is that it's changing the meta and we don't see Talons and Raiders every game anymore. Because that was pretty boring. I don't know if it's balanced or imbalanced. I don't know. I haven't seen enough games. We had a sub earlier, by the way. Sorry, I didn't see it in time, my friend. I hope you're still here. Solar Enderm. Thank you very much. So, map number 2. Here we go. Sock spawning in the top left against top right Soin. And the positions are very unfortunate for the human. If this is a Blade Master opening and he actually goes over here, could be very painful. But it's pretty unlikely, right? It's a Farseer, by the way. No barracks. There's going to be a Farseer. So he's going to go over here, summon the wolves, send one wolf here, send one wolf here. Farseer goes through the middle. And then he's going to be able to harass this. But by then it may be too late, perhaps. There's the Farseer. Oh, it's going to be an ultra fast tech. As you can see as well, by the way, there were only 4 peons in the gold mine for a long time. Because you need the lumber quickly to get the quick tech. And of course you can manually micro the peons in the mine. Nice bit of min-maxing here by Soin, I like it. Over here. Archmage power build. This is why this map is liked by the humans in this matchup. You can pretty reliably get level 3 AM. This gets you to level 2.3, 2.4, something like that. And then you can go for the little green camps with your Archmage. And your peasants can simultaneously creep this one. And it's super hard for the orc to stay on top of everything. Alright. Creep is blocking out signs so far. Let's see if the water elemental gets ensnared. That's always the danger. Yep. Water elemental gets ensnared. That means lots of damage towards these peasants. And that is very dangerous against the Farseer. Here he is. And oh, the wolf's not... What's he doing? Why is the wolf not split away? The wolf's supposed to be up here right now. This is a big mistake. He must have messed up the control groups or something. So he's going to see this quite a bit later. So his Farseer is going to be there a lot later than he's supposed to be. But there's still no Arcane Tower. So these peasants will remain vulnerable for a long time. But that's a silly mistake. He has to control only 3 units. The 2 wolves and the Farseer.
The town is under siege.
That's a little disappointing. But alright. The wolves come in. The harassment begins. The first peasant is basically dead already. And here's the tech timing. Ultra fast, of course. And did he get the experience? No. He denied the peasant. That's pretty nice. Here's the tower. Needs to upgrade into an arcane ASAP. And there it is. Costing more lumber, delaying the tier 2 even more. And this is the idea here with the Farseer. Yes, you fall behind in experience a lot. But you get that big tech advantage. Massive tech advantage. Might be a full tech, actually. Wolves have to stay in the main, have to force more militia time. Coming in now. Someone's Farseer control so far is okay, I think, but could be a little more effective, perhaps. Here we go again. Good reactions by Sock so far, I think. Always pretty quick. Wow! Was that intended for the wolf to block the way to surround him here against the farm? That may have been intentional. That would be pretty damn sick. Here comes the tech. As the Arcane Tower is almost done. That's pretty good, I guess. After that, you won't be losing too many workers anymore. There, another one falls. So, 3 peasants killed, I think. 4, I guess. There was 3 here, and another one died somewhere else. And second hero delayed here for the orc in favor of the tier 2 facilities, as he doesn't have the lumber to go for everything right away.
A player's forces are under
the AM, by the way, found the Zombie Mask. Didn't see that before. That is pretty damn good.
A town is under siege.
And here we go, second hero, TC. Hell yeah. The human, though, can decide to put on a lot of pressure here before the tier 2 buildings are done, because he has a lot of footmen. Ideally, level 3 AM doesn't have that, but yeah, the orc has very little. Only 1 grunt at the moment. 2 grunts, okay. Oh, almost surrounded here on the AM. So he's going for the lodge in the back. Pretty sure that that's going to be a kill. For the bestiary, he's not going to be in time. And suddenly, oh my god, this is so expensive as well. all the peons. Every single one inside the burrows. Really want to save that lodge. Didn't quite manage to. All of these burrows. 2 footies die, but I think that's okay. Might be worth to chase with the scroll of speed here, actually.
Forces are under attack.
Buys the scroll, doesn't... Oh, chase it, though. Oh my god, it would be so good for him to find these kills. Here's the TC. And the Farseer has to try to run down these footmen. So juicy. Alright, and here we go. That was a good attack, though. Keeps the lodge from coming up for a long time. Farseer does tickle damage, though, so it's not too easy to actually get these footy kills.
A player's forces are under attack.
And yeah, we have the wall mill coming up already. Not too surprising. One more footman died, I think. And a few more hurt in the back. Oh, the Farseer entering the main. That's a little dangerous, but he will run away. As a TZ, stealing with the AM and the water elemental. Still only level 1 water elemental, not too scary, honestly. All these footmen so hurt, dude. Oh, but they will survive.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
And the scroll region is gonna be really, really good. AM, though, needs to be careful. He's dropping lower. And snare might be ready soon. Actually, still takes a while. So, and now finally with the resources for the lodge again, and there it is. But that was so heavily delayed. And now, here come the sanctums. In fact, this one's already done, and it is before the lodge. Well before the lodge, despite how incredibly late that tech was. So you can strike back here as a human in the early game. Can go for those production facilities, which is one of the weaknesses for Orc that we've seen over the years, time and time again. TC's gonna be level 2 here nice and early, though. Or is it? Oh yeah, barely enough. And now, Merc Camp for the human. Pretty nice. It's gonna be level 3 here. Merc support as well. I don't know if attacking in here is the best idea. So for the AM, though. Could be a TP, perhaps? No. TC trying to steal the item, and he does! Didn't get the experience, but he did get the item, the Wand of Mana Sealing. He's kind of surrounded now, though. And the next Stormbolt is probably gonna kill him. Yep. Didn't even need the Stormbolt. Now it's level 3 AM. The Raider's in trouble. The Water Elemental level 2 is coming out. Ooh, just... Oh, almost saved it. Yeah. It looked really dangerous to go for that Creep Jack. And my assessment turned out to be right. So, he lost another Raider there to the creeps, by the way. Wow. Whoo, rough mid-game here for Soin. Losing the second hero and a bunch of Raiders and Grunts. So where to go from here? This game really seems to be in Sock's corner right now. More experience to grab up for the MK, getting pretty damn quickly to level 3. If he creeps this camp solo, or if he's very confident this one, then he's there. And he's feeling confident. Stealing his opponent's merchant. Will be able to go for scrolls and involts if he wants to. No, he sends the AM away. Or does he? He's soaking up a lot of experience here. Come on, dude. This would be level 3 MK. Maybe he's too afraid when he stays far out that he's gonna get found, scroll speed, and snares. And then he's gonna be in trouble. Oh, so close. The flute, though. An amazing item here for the human. Sorry about these lags, guys. This is connection to Netty sometimes. And this is the level 3 now for the MK. There's no way at all that someone can hope to win a fight. So, instead he has to buy time. He has to go for some base lane, perhaps. Is he getting pillage? Yes, he is. How does Sock play this? This game I'm not saying should be his, but he's in a good position. A really good position this game.
A player's forces are under attack.
Soin going for the red camp here. It's gonna take him a while though, he doesn't have the most damage. He's only gonna snipe the big one, of course, hoping for a nice item. Pen of mana the best, probably. This one, not too bad. He's playing against an MK after all. Oh, the Invis Footy scouts it actually. Has the backpack as well. He was just a little bit too late here to steal the item. That would have been so sick. And everything's so dinged up here. Oh my god. Look at the damage.
Town is under siege.
MK could easily find a couple of kills here, but he's not going after actually for the kills. Now he is. MK Invis. No boots though, but he can certainly get this one. Executes him without problem. No invul on the Mountain King. That's a little bit dangerous if you ask me. Oh, but now Radio gets found as well. It can be easily slowed down. But yeah, MK, where is your invul? It wasn't out of stock. They just didn't buy it. He seems to be getting this kill, but it's gonna be expensive to actually get it. And there's Invis. Oh my god. Oh my god, Soin is getting trashed right now. Everything's slowed. He does have his growth speed and a TP here to get away. Wants to find as many pickoffs as he can though before he leaves. Going for the MK again, but there's gonna be Invis again. There has to be. Where's the Invis? There it is. Oh my god, he is getting absolutely trashed. Down to 39 supply. GG! Once again, Farseer coming out on TM. We've been seeing this quite a bit recently. And I'm not trying to be too mean here, but that was not the best Farseer usage that we have seen in recent times. And then, yeah, cancelling. The Lodge was really nice. That Creepjack, I think, sealed the deal. That was a bit of a suicidal Creepjack. Soin with a couple of unusual decisions here today. And I think the winner here, deservedly, Sock.